This is Dan with Proper Copper. So we're just doing a price list, and we did this in August 2019. It will be updated, as we've said. We buy copper and brass specifically, so that's what we're all crazy about here at Proper Copper. So we'll just talk you through some of the grades, and it'd be quite confusing, you know, when you're first starting off. So there's two types that you'll find of copper. We buy any type, and that's including wire as well. Wire we'll actually pay $1 a kilo for, because we strip it using this machine. This is our wire stripper. So we buy that for $1 a kilo, and you've got data wire, which is blue, and we'll pay 40 cents a kilo for that stuff. And also, like, the wires that you cut off fridges and stuff, will pay 40 cents for that as well, per kilo. Now, as for your copper, your solid copper pipe. So, this is copper type 1, because it's fairly clean, as you can see. There's a little bit of tarnishing on it, but we can still accept that as type 1. And type 1 copper pipe, we will actually pay $5.80 a kilo for. And we'll weigh it with this bad boy there. And then type 1 wire, so you can see it's wire because it's got a nice clean look to it. It's very orange and gold looking. See that? This is soft wire. The soft wire is not worth as much, but I didn't have any actual proper wire, but it will be this colour. So yeah, we'll pay $5.50 for the wire that looks like this. This stuff is called millberry, and it's just like copper wire, like just softer stuff. We can pay $5 a kilo for that stuff. Okay, so now you might be asking, what's type 2? Type 2 is dirty copper. So what's dirty copper? Dirty copper is like stuff like this. See, it's got paint all over it. It's tarnished. See the tarnishings on the end there? It's screwed. And it's got all these things on the end. So you can clean this stuff and try, but it's really not worth it. It takes too long. It's better just to sell as is. This stuff, you usually just find it clean. And for this stuff, we're paying $5 a kilo for copper tube type 2. Now, type 2 wire is over here. This is type 2 wire, as you can see, and it's all in there as well. Type 2 wire. So see, it's slightly discoloured. See that? Discolouring. And we'll pay $4.50 a kilo for that stuff. Now, onto brass. Brass is really good. It's like the unsung hero for scrappers, because copper is always getting the limelight, but brass is very nice for us scrappers. And the reason is, dirty brass, it's any brass that has different metals on it. So you see this big beast in the middle there, this gas meter, has copper on the end there. So it's some metal there in the middle, like steel. And in the middle is that brass. And on the end is a brass ring and a copper section. Now, I'll pay you $1 a kilo for that. Only a little bit of brass there. That's the beauty of brass, and dirty brass especially, because you can just put that in with loads of steel on top of it, and I'll pay $1 per kilo all day. Now, you might be asking me, what if I want to process this? You know, you'd chop the end of that off, you'd get type 2 for that. You'd chop all the metal parts off and that copper there and separate it, and you would have something that looks like this. So that is what we call clean brass. The clean brass is just brass on its own. It's been separated. It's nice and clean. No marks. No other metal, just brass. Now, we'll pay $1 a kilo for brass, and we'll pay $2.50 a kilo for clean brass, which is this stuff. Okay? Now, you might be asking yourself, how do you know if it's steel or brass? Now, I'm going to show you guys like a little trick that you can use. So see here, that's a magnet. So the magnet, we can test it. Yeah. See, it won't stick. Non-magnetic. Whereas if we go to the pipe here, it sticks straight away. That's steel. But you've still got brass on the end of that. I will pay for that. Okay. You can separate the brass for me with a grinder, and I'll pay $2.50 a kilo for brass. So I like brass. I'm all about that. Next to copper. Okay. So there's our August 2019 prices. Okay. So for type 1 tubing, we're paying $5.80, which is over there. Type 1 wire, $5 a kilo. For type 2 tubing, we're paying $5 a kilo. And for type 2 wire, we're paying $4.50 a kilo. For your dirty brass, paying $1 a kilo. Clean brass, there, paying $2.50. So bring it all to me, because if it's processed, so when I say processed, you cut the ends off there and you chop all that stuff up, it becomes clean brass. Over here, you know, if you've got something that looks clean but it's got these end parts on it, take them off, process them, you can get that price for it so you get a lot more. Okay everyone, so like I said before in the video, you can get special prices if you bring more than one load to me a month, okay, and you're repeat customers. And I give you special prices to electricians and plumbers as well in businesses. So yeah, just give me a call, we'll give you good service and a good price. And the number is 0424 645 669. That number again is 0424 645 669. Thanks guys, see you soon.